Hey guys, this is my patch 7.21 patch rundown. Go through all the changes, how they're going to affect you from the perspective of a Plat 2 player. Zir, I haven't really been seeing a Zir in Plat 2, mainly due to Zir being a harder champion to play, but in the rework they made him easier to play, I guess. The damage, I guess, it seems like it's going to hurt his late game with his early damage is still pretty much the same, kind of. So basically targeting to his late game. I haven't seen a Zir but once, and I played like 100 games this patch, so I don't even know. I don't even know. But this is probably targeted to his late game. I still think Azir is really good because Azir has the ability to end the game with his ult. He's kind of like Orianna. Um, he has an ult that can, even if you're losing, he can turn the tide of the team fight. With that, if you get it on the right people like ADC and mid. This basically allows for Echo Jungle, damage to monsters, 200%. Basically, Echo Jungle's back. Enjoy that. Pretty atrocious to play against. Minimum damage from percent health. So basically just a small buff to Evelynn. Whenever I've seen Evelynn in game, if it's on my team, I've dodged. If it's on the enemy team, I win the game. I've only lost one game with Evelynn, and it's when she was on my team. I only seen one Evelynn do good with her, so I haven't really seen many people do good with this champion. But her jungle clear is just fucking like she probably has one of the best jungle clears in the fucking game. Like her jungle clear is atrocious. She can do Krugs in like 5 seconds, easy. I mean it's fucking insane. Her ganks are pretty good. Like what I think makes or break a good Evelynn is the use of the R. Because whenever I've seen Evelynns play, they do not use it right. Um, you have to get them below that threshold of damage to basically make it an execute to really use her. I mean a small buff will help her definitely. Galio, oh Jesus. No, this basically allows you to build like a more damaged Galio, and I've seen some videos of it, and with the Q, it is fucking atrocious. You will be able to fucking one shot people with the QE combo. Basically, if you do build AP, Galio, you're gonna want to be able you just taunt them first, then you EQ and they're fucking done. with a colossal smash, there's no surviving. Um, I don't think the W is really like the end of the world for him. It gives him a lot more magic resist, but will lower how much like physical damage you can take. So he's still more of a pick. So you pick him more into an AP comp. Um, I mean, the Q damage is fucking atrocious. I've seen. If you go like Leandries, Rod of Ages, Luden's Echo, Void Staff, and Rabadons, you're going to be one-shotting people with this combo. I've seen this ability do 1200 damage with a full build, which is fucking. That's just like impact too. It's not even including the tornado. Okay, Gangplank. So basically, just giving Gangplank more gold. What it looks like to me. Um, gonna make him a little bit more obnoxious in lane, I guess. I don't think this gold is really going like 1 gold. I don't think is really going to like make maybe that will help him get an item earlier. I don't know, but I don't think this is going to make him anywhere near what release Gangplank is. And if we ever see that again, you might as well just not play League for that patch. Rammus, armor bonus, really nice. Allows him to just be more obnoxious in the comps, especially if you're playing at lower MR. Rammus and Mundo are good for full AD or full AP comps because at lower MR that's going to happen a lot more common. And with this, you basically make him. He's more of an armor focused character now because this was decreased. So he's not like he can't do both now. Sejuani, this definitely hurts her. Base armor's down. I mean, you can just look at all this. I mean, it's pretty bad for her. I mean, they literally hit her in every spot they needed to hit her. She's pretty much been hit. Her damage here has been fucking halved. That's crazy. Let me just move this shit. Um, So you won't be seeing Sejuani. She was probably like an S now. She probably was like an S. Now she's probably like an A or A minus. Udyr, yeah, who cares? He's pretty bad. Urgot, Echoing Flame. So basically, no longer scales off cooldown reduction from items, but it's it's considerably reduced at especially the last rank, 10 to 2.5. I mean, this is huge for Urgot. This is gonna make Urgot really. I mean, this is fucking outrageous. I haven't seen a video of how fast it is, but it was already really fast. Um, Especially this right here. This is one thing this is huge for him. I play Urgot a decent amount. Um, you in higher MR, you're really not going to be able to hit your Q. It's really hard to hit it because people actually try to dodge it, and I just think that this is probably the biggest one of all. Now they are compensating with that for the mana cost. You can get passes by runes or just play intelligently. I do actually think Urgot went from a complete, not even on the tier list to like an A plus. Um, this is pretty big for him too. I mean, you basically, if you miss this, you're retarded. I mean, they basically increase the speed by like 33%. If not like half, actually. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's actually atrocious. Um, I still think Urgot has some issues, but I do definitely think you'll definitely be seeing Urgot. I mean, this is big for Urgot. Xin Zhao, okay, who cares? Ardent Censer. So basically, if you're in, I would like to say plat or above, maybe even gold. If your bot lane wins now, it doesn't. If your bot lane loses, doesn't mean you lose the game. If your bot lane wins, doesn't mean you win the game anymore. Ardent is still going to be a valuable thing, but this makes Ardent a lot less atrocious to play against. Really, what would happen in the last patches if let's say you had Sona and my jungler, I mean my support went Thresh, I lost the game, unless my team snowballed early, you lost the game. This allows you to play other supports than the basically 7 or 8 that can proc Ardent. You're going to be able to play Veigar support, shit like that now. I do definitely think Ardent Censer is viable, but you're going to need to be proccing it on more than one person. So you maybe, a Twitch jungle, a Lucian mid, something like that. Kog'Maw mid, and then your ADC. Armor increase, it's always nice for tank items. Tear the Goddess. Basically just helps out like certain champions that wouldn't be able to proc it as much. So I guess this helps like Ezreal right here, and I think that's it. Oh yeah. Okay, so that's a small buff to Cho'Gath. Let me see if there's any other buffs in here. That is a small, so that just makes Cho'Gath even more obnoxious, so he can get an extra stack. Like, so dumb. Cho'Gath's so broken. I can't wait till I fucking nerf this bitch. If Cho'Gath's picked on the enemy team, you basically lose. Like, I mean, he's so good. Okay, well that's it. I don't really think there's much. I haven't seen these skins. I've seen the skins. I'm not sure if they changed them. They're pretty hard to see. I don't know why pale blue was a good idea, especially for Victor. Jesus. It basically like the Syndra skin, the water Syndra skin. It's gonna make it way harder to see their abilities in the river. All right, well that's it for my patch 7.21 rundown. If you enjoyed, subscribe. Thank you.